Hey, what's up? DFS Rico coming at you on Friday, March 6th, I believe. Yeah, March 6th. On this NBA DraftKings 10-game slate. Just looking at the slate early on. There's a bunch of injuries and a bunch of guys that are still questionable, but I'm just going to give you my insight on who I would play if certain guys were out and a couple guys that I'm looking at playing today. So Luka is questionable. If he's out, I do like Porzingis a lot. Guys like DeLon Wright as well. I think Brunson is still out. Yep. So guys like, Curry, Wright, or Porzingis are looking pretty good. Towns is still out. The same guys. Trae Young. If there's guys I'm paying up for, it is going to be Trae Young or Anthony Davis. But just looking at it early on, I really do like Anthony Davis at 9.9. I think he's going to be one of the less owned guys. I feel like a lot of ownership will be going to guys, obviously, like Beal in a fantastic matchup or Young in another fantastic matchup, depending which way guys go. Some of the lower owned guys would be guys like Doncic, Antetokounmpo, James, Davis, but LeBron AD at 9.8 is probably my favorite, and what should be a really competitive game. I can see them playing at least 38 minutes in this game, as long as it should stay competitive, and I couldn't see him having another 70 burger. So we'll see, though. But as of right now, the stud that I am paying up for is Anthony Davis, so I do like Anthony Davis. It's going down. I like Porzingis if Doncic is out. Vooch is in a fantastic spot versus Minnesota. Just going to name off some guys that I really like and guys I'll plug in. I do like Booker at 8.4. He's going to be pretty chalky in a fantastic matchup with Ayton out and Oubre out. It's just a huge bump for him. I like Jimmy Butler at 7.9 a lot in a fast-paced matchup versus New Orleans. Should play about 36 minutes. In a fast-paced game, he should easily be able to beat that price tag in a really soft defense as well. Scrolling down. DeRozan at 7.2. I really like him. With Aldridge out, he hasn't been doing what he would usually do with Aldridge out, but I'm just going to keep throwing some lineups in with him. He's going to break out eventually. He's getting a lot of assists. Looks like he's playing more of a playmaker role, but once he starts scoring, if he can get you to 20 points with 20 assists, that's going to be a solid line from him. I like Rubio if you're trying to pivot away from Booker. A lot of the ownership will be on Booker, so I can see Rubio being a contrarian play. Like LeVert at 7K, solid. And a really good matchup versus San Antonio, not a good defense. 7K is a little too cheap for someone like LeVert, who should be playing, 35 minutes in this game, in a pretty competitive game, I believe. I like John Morant at 6.9. He's been priced down due to the fact that they've been blowing out their last two opponents. They got priced down a little bit. Dallas is pretty tough, but should still be a nice DFS game. Chris Middleton at 6.8. I do like him. I think he's a bit underpriced. I understand the matchup might be tough, but 6.8 for Middleton is a little cheap if he is going to be playing, 32-plus minutes, which I assume he will in a competitive game. Might even play like 35. Brogdon is doubtful. Smart can be sneaky at 6.5. I like Kobe White. TJ Warren will be good if he plays and Brogdon is out like he's supposed to be and Oladipo is out. I really do like TJ Warren at 6K. Malik Beasley's looking like a nice consistent 30 points a night with a nice ceiling as well, so I could see me going to him a little bit. Terrence Ross, a lot of these Orlando guys are looking good due to the fact that Fournier is out, so Terrence Ross at 5.7 should be solid. Just keep scrolling. I like Fultz, same reasoning. Fournier out. Turner's looking good in a fantastic matchup versus Chicago. Chicago versus centers is just where you feast. Trey Lyles at 5.1. I like him against Brooklyn. Another terrible team against big men, and he's been playing the center position ever since Aldridge went out. Just keep scrolling. Some of these cheaper guys. Taurean Prince with Garrett Temple might get a little extra run. So he's a nice, solid little value at 4.4. DeLon Wright. If Doncic is out, I do like him. I like Cam Reddish at 4.1, a good value. I like DFS if he plays. Tim Hardaway Jr. is out, so I do like him at 4.1 if he does play. Holiday and McConnell are looking solid. If whichever one starts over Brogdon is the one I would prefer. So you have to wait on those news for sure. But it should be one of the first games, so you should be able to just swap right over. Probably plug one in and then just swap out. They're the same price, so. Scrolling down. Shaq Harrison at 3.5 is solid. He came back and had a good game. Dedmon, if he plays at least 24 minutes at 3.4 and against a terrible defense, I do like him. Michael Carter-Williams and DJ Augustine are looking solid at that. But, I mean, the main guy a lot of people are going to be playing tonight is Baines due to the fact that Ayton is going to be out, so he should be the starting center. Even if he gets 24 minutes, he's solid at 3K. If he gets anything more than that, even better. So that's one of my picks early on. I do like Baines at 3K. He's someone I'm going to be plugging in a ton of lineups. 3K. Even if he just gets about 24 minutes solid, he should be starting. So in a good matchup versus Portland. Portland is not a good defensive team. Other guy I'm looking at, Anthony Davis. If I'm paying up, it will be for him. These two guys will be in a ton of my lineups tonight. Same as Baines' teammate, Devin Booker. I like him a lot as well. These four guys, I do like a lot. I'll be looking towards them a lot today. And another guy, which has been punishing me lately, but I'll still go back to him, DeMar DeRozan, 7.2. These are the four guys that I'm really looking to build a ton of my lineups around today. Nice safe value, but also they all have nice ceilings as well at their price tag. So yeah, these are the guys I'm looking at. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.